Hey everybody, Motorport59 here. I need to get a shirt that says my president's an idiot, because hey, you Republicans, you conservatives are out there going, Joe Biden's not my president. Yes, he is. Just like we told the loser liberals that Trump was their president. Biden's our president. We don't have to like it, but it's the way it is. And I wish I had a shirt that said my president is an idiot and my vice president is an idiot and Stephen Fauci is an idiot and Democrats in general are idiots. But this is the only one I got, so it's going to have to do. I want to talk a little bit about the new stimulus package that Biden and the administration want to enact. $4 trillion. $4 trillion. These aren't stimulus packages in the respect that they want you to believe, just like the other two weren't stimulus packages. Really, they weren't designed to help the people who lost their jobs or small businesses. That was not their intended design by the Democrats. They were intended for one thing and one thing only: to support Democrat leftist agendas, to support the arts and PBS and all these other things. Screw those places. Screw those places. If those places shut down, America won't be affected. We'll be able to rebuild those in time. They won't be affected. America won't be affected. The country won't be affected. There isn't a person in the United States sitting here right now out of a job going, oh my God, I can't believe that I'm not going to be able to go to the Kennedy Center or the Smithsonian or any of these other places. Oh my God, I can't believe. That's not what's going on. These people are going, oh my God, I can't believe I'm not going to be able to make my house payment. I'm not going to be able to feed my kids. That's what they're worried about, and that's where this money should be going. People are going, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to lose my business after 25 years of sinking everything I had into it financially and emotionally, and now it's going to be gone because of a decision the government made. And those places aren't being helped by this stimulus package. So it's about Democrat agendas. As always, we don't have the money. You can't just keep printing money. You can't do it. Inflation's already getting up there. It's going crazy. Things are so expensive. I went to a restaurant yesterday and ordered lunch out for me, my wife, and one of my daughters, and it was over $50 for 2 salads and a chili size. $50. 6 months ago, I could have got the same thing for $30. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Gas prices are going up. The stock market's fluctuating. It doesn't know what's going to happen, so it's bubbling around right now, trying to figure things out. It's going to take a dive. And it's all because of Democrat policies. Things like the stimulus package, as inflation goes up, the market has no choice but to start falling. There's just not enough money out there to support it. But I have a great idea. I have a great idea how to fend this off. How about not spending it? How about just not doing it? How about not doing any stimulus money of any sort? How about opening things back up, putting people back to work? And if you do create a stimulus package, make it where it is only going to help businesses. Not Walmart, not Ford or Chevy or BNSF or Union Pacific, but small businesses. Businesses these people own personally, not businesses held by stockholders. Those stockholders don't like the way things are. They can always get out of it and leave those businesses sink or swim. They think they know what they're doing. Let them prove it. When prison inmates are getting stimulus money, something's wrong with that package. Something's very wrong. If people who are living in the United States illegally are getting stimulus package money, there is something very wrong with the way this is written. That is just not right. It's not okay. And if we just don't spend that money, it doesn't become a bigger issue. It doesn't become something that your great-great-grandchildren are still going to be paying for. And this will affect me in my lifetime. Inflation is going to go crazy. It's going to be double digits again like it was in the 70s. And this generation doesn't know anything about that. That was before their time. They forgot how bad it was when inflation was so high. And if you wanted to buy a house or a car, your interest rates were in double digits. In 1985, I bought a new car and I paid 13% interest for it. I almost paid 15% interest, but I found a little better deal before I financed it. Houses were going for about the same. People were having to pay double-digit interest to buy a house, and houses are already ridiculously expensive right now. This is a terrible time to try and buy a house, and the interest rates, no matter how low they are right now, within a couple of years, if we don't stop spending money the way we are, it's going to get even worse. My governor's an idiot. California has been doing this for a long time, deficit spending, going around and telling people, hey, we have a budget surplus. No, we don't. You can fudge the books and do the Enron thing and make it look like we have a budget surplus, but it's like the federal government saying they have a budget surplus when the federal government has $30 trillion, nearly $30 trillion in debt. Yeah, the federal deficit, maybe there's some budget surplus if you cook the book somehow, but the national debt is $30 trillion. So we don't have a budget surplus ever. We'll never have one again. Never. And taxing rich people isn't going to change anything. They're just going to pass those costs right down to the suppliers, to the employers, and to the employees and their families, and we're all just going to pay more for things. They're not going to eat that, because who are the rich people? They're the ones that have businesses. They're the ones that create jobs. They're the ones that create wealth. They do that. You don't start working at McDonald's for $15 an hour and get rich. You'll just always make $15 an hour. You're never going to get a raise at a job like that. Never. You'll never make more than that, and you'll never be financially solvent at $15 an hour. Those are entry-level jobs. You're supposed to move up and start working for the people who create wealth and start out in smaller companies, making better money until you move up, and no telling where you'll end up. But if we keep going the way we're going, everybody's just going to be poor again. We're going to be looking. You think the recession was bad in 2005 and again a few years ago? No, it's going to be child's play compared to what happened in the 70s and in the late 80s, and it's going to look like the 1930s again. It's crazy. Let's not spend that money. Let's not spend it. Let's not tax ourselves to death. Let's not inflate ourselves to death. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motorpoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. We'll see you all later.